As the Under-Secretary General and Director General of the United Nations Office at Nairobi, it is a pleasure to be with you as we continue to commemorate the anniversary of the United Nations turning 80 years since its inception, a milestone that invites both reflection and a renewed commitment to multilateralism. UNON, as you all know, is one of only 3 United Nations headquarters offices away from New York, alongside Geneva and Vienna, and remains the only UN headquarters in Africa and the Global South. Initially established to provide services to UNEP and UN habitats, UNON has since expanded its client and service portfolio. Today, UNON provides administrative services locally, regionally, and globally to UNEP, UN Habitat, and the UN Resident Coordinator System, and other offices in 166 countries around the world. UNON stands proudly as the largest United Nations interagency complex in the world, hosting nearly 100 offices of the UN Secretariat, specialized agencies, funds and programs, including regional offices and operations supporting mandates in Somalia, Sudan, peacekeeping, and special political missions in Kenya. This breadth of presence underscores Nairobi's and thus Kenya's central and enduring role in the United Nations system. In line with the Secretary General's management reform and efficiency agenda, UNON also serves as the first and largest common back office hub globally. For the first time, core operational services, including administration, information technology, human resource, logistics, and procurement, have been consolidated across the UN system in Kenya into an integrated one-stop service model, the Kenya Common Back Office. This has strengthened efficiency, reduced duplication, and enhanced service delivery across entities, heeding the call made by you, member states. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to highlight 2 major infrastructure investments approved by the General Assembly at a combined value of nearly $340 million, the largest capital investment undertaken by the UN Secretary General in Africa outside of peacekeeping. These projects are a clear and tangible demonstration of the United Nations' long-term commitment to Kenya. The first is the office expansion and upgrade, approved in 2017 and successfully completed last year. Importantly, the project was completed ahead of schedule and under budget, reinforcing UNON's strong track record in delivering complex capital projects efficiently and responsibly. The second is the conference facilities project, approved in 2023. This transformative investment will expand meeting capacities from 14 to 30 meeting rooms, including the construction of a new 1,600-seat assembly hall. This project will ensure that the only UN headquarters in Global South is equipped with modern, secured, and fit-for-purpose facilities capable of hosting mandated intergovernmental meetings well into the future. Early works began in 2025, with full construction scheduled to commence this year and completion expected in 2030. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as the global home of environmental multilateralism and as the headquarters of UNEP and UN Habitat, UNON continues to lead by example in environmental stewardship. UNON remains the first and only headquarters to achieve and maintain ISO 14001 certification for environmental management system. Through reforestation, biodiversity conversion, and our commitment to achieving net zero operation by 2030, we continue to demonstrate what credible climate leadership looks like in practice. Across Kenya, our colleagues in the UN country team, led by my colleague Stephen Jackson, the UN Resident Coordinator, continue to work closely with the government and people of Kenya, focus on efficiency, constructive collaboration, scale and impact on sustainable development goals. They support the achievements of Kenya's stated development aspiration and provide humanitarian assistance. Against this background, let me be very clear. There is no change to the United Nations status in Kenya. Nairobi's role as a United Nations headquarters and multilateral hub was decided by the UN General Assembly. And despite some financial challenges, this mandate remains secure and strong. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, as some of you may know, this is the last annual meet and greet that the UN Resident Coordinator Stephen Jackson will be attending, as he will be moving on to a new assignment in a couple of months. On behalf of the UN family in Kenya, I thank him for his service, his contribution, and for his cordiality, and we collectively wish him the very best. I'd like to close by thanking the government of Kenya for its steadfast commitment to the United Nations, and as the organization continues to reform, to serve the people of the world, we shall continue to work together to maintain Nairobi as a multilateral hub it is. I would also like to thank the diplomatic community here in Nairobi, in New York, and in capitals around the world for your steadfast engagement and support over the years in protecting and strengthening Nairobi as a UN duty station and global headquarters, including through your advocacy in the UN governing and decision-making bodies in New York and Geneva. Your continued commitment to multilateralism ensure that Nairobi remains a vibrant and indispensable center for the work of the United Nations today and for generations yet to come. Thank you, Asante Sana.